What does it mean when I'm talking about months of supply and whether it's a buyer's market or a seller's market? Let's talk about it a little bit. So when your months of supply is sort of over the 6-month mark, we're talking that's a buyer's market because there's so much supply that buyers have tons of choice. And when your months of supply is under the 5 mark, so between 5 and 6 is balanced, but under that 5 mark, your months of supply if your months of supply is under that mark, then you're very firmly in a seller's market. And I'm going to show you what I mean. I'll share my screen here. I've got the Stat Center pulled up, and we're looking at the last 5 years worth of data in the 100 Mile House area, 4 months of supply. So you can see the last 3 years, we've been a bit higher, but back here in 2021, this is when the market was crazy. COVID happened. People went shopping. We had a very busy year. So we were at 3.4, 3%, 3 point something, for all of 2021. This was firmly in a seller's market. There was very little supply, and sellers had more power than buyers negotiating. Then we started to get into the middle of 2023 or the spring market there, and things jumped up pretty hard and fast. What we see here is now we're into the 7, 10, 12 months of supply, over a year's worth of supply. Now we're into the buyer's market where there's more sellers than there are buyers. So buyers have the negotiating power. Right now, overall, like through the winter, even we were a little bit high, not a balanced market, still a buyer's market. Through the winter, sometime though, you can see we do get into the sort of balanced, and that's a reflection of the fact that through winter, many sellers take their listings down off the market. So what does it mean for you guys? If you're a seller, right now the buyers have more power, prices are coming down, and you have to stay ahead of that curve. If you're a buyer, you have a bit more power. There's fewer buyers out there. So you do have a bit more negotiating power unless you're in that situation where the listing's new on the market, priced really well, and there's 4 or 5 buyers interested in it. In which case, the seller's done a good job to turn the tables in his direction. So if you'd like to know how to turn those tables in your direction, I'm Amanda Oldfield with eXp, and I'm here to help. So send me a DM, a text message, or give me a call.